Hello and welcome to Channel 2S. I'm your host, Second Soundwave, and it's time for another loot box video. This is the USA Gundam Store monthly membership box for April 2018. This is the second one of these I've done, and I got pretty lucky with the first box and got a kit that not only did I not have, but was also a kit that I actually kind of wanted, so it was a win all around. If you missed my last loot box video, this is a $30 a month membership box from USA Gundam Store that will include at least one high grade kit, plus some other option parts, tools, paints, and things like that. They're supposed to have a value of like $40 or something like that. They usually don't quite reach that point. Sometimes they go over, sometimes they go under. It's really hit or miss. But for me, it's less about the value of the box, well, as long as I'm getting at least what I paid for out of it, and more about just getting some cool, interesting, random things that I wouldn't normally pick up. So let's get cracking. So just like last time, I am not going to look into the box as I'm pulling things out. I'm not even going to look into the camera viewfinder. I'm just going to kind of avert my eyes up to the wall, grab onto something that feels pretty interesting, and pull it out and show it to you guys. So, to me, this feels like a no grade. So I'm going to show it to you right now so you guys can see this. And now I'm going to look at it, and it is... Hey, I was actually pretty close. This is a action grade Genoace 2. The whole kind of gimmick of these models is that they weren't just no grades, they actually included what I'm assuming is like a little RFID chip, and this was able to interact with some arcade games. It was a pretty clever way for them to try and revitalize the no-grade 1/144th concept. Obviously this is not a very colorful model, but just looking at the runners, I have to say I am impressed with the level of detail. They also did this kind of weird thing with it where they printed the instructions inside of the box. Okay, reaching in the box for a second time, this feels like... You know, I'm kind of suspecting this is another action grade kit just by the feel of the box. I'm kind of hoping it isn't, because that would sort of suck if this month's box is just a way for them to dump their extra action grade stock. I'm going to pull it out, still not looking at it. I'm holding this up. I'm pretty much almost certain at this point that this is another action grade kit. Yep. It's a Girarga. Same deal as the Genoace, it's got that little chip in the body. And already I'm not really liking this box. If we're getting 2 action grades already, I think I have a pretty good idea of what the third box I felt in there was. Looks like we might not even be getting any high grades this month. Okay, reaching in the box here, I do feel some little assorted things, so hopefully there'll be some cool tools or paints or something to help make this feel more worth it. But right now I'm going to pull out what feels like the last box, so hopefully this will be something cool. I doubt it though. At the rate this box is going, this is probably just going to be another action grade. What do you think, guys? Is this cool? Nope. It's another action grade. But at the very least, it is pretty much my favorite thing from Gundam Age. So, yay, I guess. Yeah, that looks like this is our kits for the month. Let's see if the tools and optional bits they include make this worth it. So I'm feeling in my hands right now what I know for a fact is one of those little jars of Tamiya paint. Obviously there's no way I can tell what color this is. I'm gonna just randomly say that I think it's translucent purple. Holy crap, it's translucent blue. That is way closer than I thought I would be. This is actually the most useful thing I've gotten out of this box so far because I have a Infinite Justice. I've got a Master Grade Infinite Justice in my backlog, and from what I've heard from Dan, this guy actually has clear colored sensors for the head and weapons and stuff, so I'll definitely be needing this when I build it. Man, it's a pretty sad day when the coolest thing in your loot box is a bottle of paint. And last in the box, it feels like there's some kind of Gundam marker in here. I don't think it's an official Bandai Gundam marker. Actually, wait, before I look at it, this isn't a marker. This feels like an X-Acto knife. Oh, this is more cool than an X-Acto knife. This is a Tamiya panel line scriber. So if you've ever seen a custom built kit that looked like it had way more detail on it than the stock model, that's because the builder used one of these to score their own panel lines in it. But is it cool enough to outweigh this? Not really. I'm gonna reach around in here and see if there's anything else at all in here, and there isn't. It's empty. I gotta say, guys, USA Gundam Store,
this is the worst box you've done yet. I don't mean just the worst box I've gotten, I mean this is just the worst one they've done. If you're gonna put no grades in something like this, fine, sure, throw in an action grade kit, throw in a no grade, they're a fun novelty build. But when the box is literally just no grades and you didn't throw in like an HGUC or an HGIBO kit or something, the very least I can say about this box is at least I got some paint that is not only paint, which is just generally useful, but a color that I will happen to need in the future. This might end up being pretty useful too. Maybe I'll test it out on one of these guys. But for now, I gotta say, April 2018 USA Gundam Store loot box gets a big old thumbs down.
So there you have it, guys. This is the Gunpla loot box from USA Gundam Store for April 2018. What more can I say? This is just bad. The only bright side is they pretty much can't make the May box any worse than this. They literally just had to include one high grade and it will already be better. Thanks for watching. If for some reason this made you want to get this subscription box, I don't know why this video would, but if it did, I might put a link down in the description where you can get to it, because they don't really advertise it very well on their site for some reason. And that's about gonna do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed watching me open a box of crap. Subscribe if you're new, I guess. I don't know what to do with my hands. I'm not used to being on camera like this. And as always, I'm Second Soundwave, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.